Welcome to week 5, Habits and Habitats, Happy Hour with Heather and Melissa, and we're back. This week we're talking about our habits, the habitats we affect, and everything associated with that. So what do you have for us this week, Melissa?
Well, as you probably could figure out, a lot of our national parks and seashores and wildlife areas have habitats. They are habitats for a lot of the creatures that live in the area. So I have this book here called Subpar Parks. You may have seen this Instagram account. If you haven't, please check it out. These are very funny. Basically, this person is a graphic artist, and they have gone onto Yelp, Google, wherever people leave reviews, and have found 1-star reviews of the national parks, and are turned those into basically tourist posters for each of the national parks, and they are just super hilarious. Did you know the Grand Canyon is basically just a big hole in the ground, for example? So these are a lot of fun. So it's good for a good laugh. And then also she does a really nice tie into the indigenous peoples whose land each one of the parks is on. So she does give that tie back to the original inhabitants of the land before.
That's amazing, clever and well thought out. So we have pulled another list for you this week, and we'll have a book pull in between, like always. Some of the ones I picked for this week, no more plastic. So this is a habit that I have. It's an unfortunate habit, but a habit nonetheless. And now my kids are older, I'm really going to try to do better at controlling the plastics that I consume. One of the reasons I really love this book is it's very short. So it gives you a lot of little suggestions, like what you can do right now, just a little nugget, and how you can make the most impact the fastest, which the first thing is plastic bottles. So lots of great tips here packed in this tiny book. I also found a DVD if you're creating your own habitat in an aquarium. These are often mixed in on our DIY shelves, so you'll want to look for those there. Next to it was a great book on native fishes for your aquarium. So if you want to look into that realm instead of the fish at the pet store, this might be the book for you. These are personal choices of mine. I love to do butterfly gardening. We actually have a new garden here by the curbside lot. That's a butterfly garden right next to the milkweed pet, so check that out when you're in. Some great books on hummingbird gardens too. And in our oversized area, so there's some beautiful landscape books, so pop in and check that out the next time you're in.
So you can improve your own habitat.
Yes, make your habitat more beautiful for you and the creatures you share with. We have, it's not quite a cocktail for you, but it is definitely a habit of mine. We're going to make some bubble tea today, and we'll show you how to do that right now.
So I've already gotten our bubble tea started. So first of all, in the bottom, there's about 1 inch of these tapioca pearls. So Heather made these last night. She found the tapioca pearls in an Asian grocery store. Probably find them in a really good international aisle also. But these were the mini size. You can see what those sizes are. And they cooked for about half an hour in with some mango, extract mango, and some simple syrup, basically. So that's what's in the bottom. So that's our bubbles in our bubble tea, these tapioca pearls. And then in this one we have some green tea, and this one has black tea. They have the same pearls at the bottom. So you can do this with pretty much any kind of tea that you'd like. And then you get to decide what are you adding to that. Are you going to add a juice, which is what we're going to do with the green tea, is we're going to add some of this mango nectar to it. Or do you want to go ahead and add some cream, milk, half and half in this case, and then make it more of a milk-based tea. So we're going to go ahead and do one of each. After we put the inch of pearls in, we basically filled up about halfway with the tea, and now we are going to do another half of the juice and the milk. And of course this is to taste. If you would like to have more tea than your juice or milk, feel free to go ahead and adjust your ratios. And I'm going to give that a stir. I'm going to start by stirring the non-milk one first. Try to get the tea and your juice combined. All right, dab that off. And then there's our black tea with milk. And of course want to add some ice. I'm told these are best cold. I would not know. I have not ever had one before. This will be my first bubble tea experience. Right, now we've got some ice. So I've got my special bubble tea straw. They need to be a larger diameter than your regular straw so that the bubbles will then come up. I'm going to try the green tea and the juice. Okay, so here is the green tea with some mango nectar and our tapioca pearls at the bottom. Okay, even though I just said tapioca pearls, I forgot there was going to be something coming up the straw, so people who have had bubble tea before, I'm sure this is usual. They're very tasty though. They're sweet and mango flavored because of the flavoring that was added when they were cooking, but then also because of the tea and the mango juice. Got a little bit more of the tea that time. Green tea with mango is very good. All right, bubble tea. That's pretty good. Everybody, we're in week 5 of our adult summer reading, so welcome to the cocktail portion of Happy Hour with Heather and Melissa. I'm Melissa, coming to you from home again because no alcohol in the library. So this week's theme is habits and habitats, and so I've decided that this week we are going to celebrate polar bears' habitats, and we're going to make a polar bear cooler. So we'll go ahead and get started. First of all, I want to show you that my polar bear cooler is coming from the Ultimate Cocktail Encyclopedia. So again, a book you can check out from the library. So feel free to do that. Lots and lots of drinks in there. We're going to be getting next week's drink from there as well. All right, so we are going to start off. So we got a tall glass, like a Collins glass, and you start off with an ounce of simple syrup that you then mix with some club soda, and that gets it started. Okay, so we're just gonna make sure that's well and combined. All right, and then we move on to our alcohols. So we have a dark rum and a sweet vermouth. So the dark rum, it says 2 ounces in the recipe. So I'm gonna go kind of a heavy pour on this. Maybe just a bit extra to get to that 2 ounces. So that is the dark rum. And then we have sweet vermouth. And we are doing an ounce of that. So about 2/3 of a shot. All right, and we'll get that sweet vermouth in there. And then we move on to our juices. So we need a half an ounce of orange juice, so about 1/3 of a shot of that. And then we need an ounce of lemon juice. So I've got my lemon here. Give that a roll. Get that in. See how much we can get out of the one. You know what? I probably need some place to put the lemon juice before it goes into the shot glass, because I doubt that I've got that good of an aim. So, juicing up the lemon. That was a pretty juicy lemon. All right, let's see how much we got at that. That is perfect. So 1/2 a lemon just about there. So it's at 1 ounce of lemon juice. That might be a little bit more. That's okay. You know, drinks are always to taste. And rum vermouth juices. Stir. So that's all of our ingredients. Dark rum, sweet vermouth, orange juice, lemon juice, simple syrup. Now we need our ice cubes. And fill it up with club soda. It's a pretty drink. Looks kind of like you're drinking an iced tea or an Arnold Palmer or something. All right, let's give that a try. It's rum and juice, so you know it's good. Not a lot to go wrong there. Yeah, that's it's got a refreshing back taste to it too. All right, that's not bad. Rum and juice, good for the summertime. All right, so that is our polar bear cooler. No idea why it's called that, but here we are. So I don't know. Could polar bears get any cooler? I don't think so. But cheers, everybody. Have a good week. We will see you next week for our last week of Adult Summer Reading and Happy Hour with Heather and Melissa.